think I will go Washington here. Can I convince myself otherwise? It's easily could be, man. But yeah, I guess with mountains this tall would probably make more sense for contiguous. Let's find out, shall we? What is going on, guys? It's Zigzag here, and welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. Today I am into the No Moving Masters League. This will be the first time I've ever filmed this on the channel, the actual league itself, and happily enough, we made it into Division 1 here. That's probably just behind me, but you can see here that I made it into Division 1, and the first rounds are underway, and hopefully my opponents have played their seeds so far, but we got 2 for today, and those 2 were a volcanic world and the USA. So the volcanic world, I tried a few times, probably played like 5 games of it quickly, and that all seems to be like pretty standard, just countries you'd expect that have volcanoes, and I feel like if you're a volcanologist, it would be easy, but I'm not so easy, and USA, we'll just have to see. USA is going to go like USA goes, but yeah, let's get straight into the first one here. We're going to go USA no blurry. Come on, guys. So I just watched like a license plates video, Chicago Geographer's license plates video. We will see how this goes for me, but let's see what we get. So here's the first one. No front plates. Okay, that's very useful. It doesn't feel too southern, but I guess we'll just take a look here. Okay, so no license plate there. Delania Power or something like that. Delmania. So I guess Delaware's possible just because there's no front plates, but this kind of river looks more southern to me. Okay, so well, I guess we'll just check Delaware to make sure there's no like town named that. Delmar. I mean, it's possible, I guess. Delan. No. I don't think so. Okay, so checking the rest of Delaware here. Don't really think so. Okay, so if that is not the case, then where do I think this is? It's not easy. It's a little hilly, winter coverage, no front plates, so maybe something like this. Tennessee, could that be possible? I'm not really sure about the winter coverage, to be honest. Like, I'm like gonna be kicking myself if it somehow was here. Like, I don't know. Okay, let's just see if we're crossing a river here. I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think so. So man, I'll be kicking myself if it is. But yeah, I guess let's just take a look around. I'm kind of nervous, even though I haven't like really practiced or anything. So I don't really have like, I haven't really given myself the best chance of winning. But yeah, no front plates. So surely not Ohio or anything. I don't really think so. West Virginia seems possible. I kind of want to click a little further up into the mountains here, even though it's pretty flat. It's just that this, well, it kind of actually does look like more of a cold climate than I think I've given it like credit for. So maybe just like a West Virginia hedge here, something like this. I don't really know, but I kind of want to like spread myself evenly between these just because I don't really know, you know? So let's see. Come on. Oh, yes, not too bad. So we have beaten Pierre here. He's gone in Tennessee, kind of where I was clicking more. And man, it was Delaware? Okay, so... Oh, the Delaware River. Okay, so, man, a Delaware guess would have been extremely clutch, because I knew they didn't have front license plates, but I wasn't able to convince myself. Kind of looked too southern. Let's hope I can use some better logic on round 2 here. Now we're in the middle of nowhere, so that's not too bad. Got a front plate here. Seems like pretty plain. Fairly hilly here. So thinking like northern Texas anywhere through to like southern South Dakota. So maybe just like a Nebraska or something here would probably make sense. So let's see if we can read anything here. Sellers. Okay. So it doesn't really seem like there's any state code or anything like that. Not to me at least. That looks like it says Mark. So like spelt the French way, but I doubt that probably would influence my guess here too much. So can we read any road sign or anything like that? Not really, just very generic here, slightly hilly. So yeah, that's why I'm thinking maybe this side of Nebraska. Not really sure if it actually does get it all hilly there though. So maybe something like this. I think that would make sense. So in terms of the climate, definitely does feel fairly cold, but also not like disgustingly cold, you know, just like decent. So yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking at this point. I could probably guess now, probably won't change my mind too much, but let's take more of a look here. Definitely rolling landscape over here. So I remember seeing rounds like that, you know, around here, around Pine Ridge. Otherwise, like Wyoming definitely seems like it could be a possibility, but I don't know, it could also just be like northern Texas as well. I'm actually kind of thinking of moving down to Kansas here. I dare say he'll probably guess in a similar area because, well, seems to be the case that there's a lot of rounds like that. So I'm still annoyed that I didn't go Delaware. But in terms of the plate, I can't make out anything specific about it. It just seems like a white plate. I mean, they use white plates in Texas and whatnot, but with front plates, of course. But yeah, I don't really know. So I think I will just go here in Kansas. Let's see. Ooh, beautiful. That was in Nebraska indeed. So we get 4K. So, okay, so Orpheus has just clicked in the middle there, but we've beaten Pierre. He's gone elsewhere there. So that is really nice. Orpheus is the guy who's running the tournament, by the way. So, yep, very nice indeed. Let's see what we got next. That was great. Okay, this one is curious. Should be like Washington State or maybe even Alaska. Could it be Alaska? Okay, this would be a problem if I guessed Washington and it was Alaska, but I think, okay, so a lot of bollards. I think we're going to be in like, wow, where are we? In like Washington or Oregon here, something like this, because I've had rounds in similar areas, I feel like. So mountains are fairly tall, like very green. Looks, it couldn't be Hawaii, could it? We don't have any antenna or anything. Would love to see some cars more. This could easily be Alaska. That's my main problem here, because it just seems very cold climate. Is that a bit of snow as well? Yeah, it is. So that is interesting. Don't know about these pole markings. We've got a good lead. So a good kedge in Canada. I don't really feel like doing that, to be honest, though. I think something around these mountains would make most sense. Maybe even a little further, just because we can see these mountains. Big ones to our south. Decent sized ones to our north as well. So maybe even something like that. Or something like that. But yeah, it could be anywhere along this coast. Just feels very cold. Feels like, yeah, it could easily be up in Alaska or even I don't think Hawaii. It's not tropical enough, but one of the two, I think. So I think I will go Washington here. Can I convince myself otherwise? It's easily could be, man. But yeah, I guess with mountains this tall would probably make more sense for contiguous. Let's find out, shall we? And, ooh, beautiful. Okay, I think we've pretty much locked the victory here, because he's only got 2,000 points once again. So maybe I probably could have gotten the right road there, but this is going swimmingly well. Very, very pleased with that. Versing 2 Frenchmen today. So neither of us really close to the US at all. But I have been to Washington State. It's the only state I've been to. Okay, let's see if we can see any plates here. Red on top. I just watched the video, but I still can't remember what that would mean. Oh, like a very red plate here as well. Was that like South Dakota or something? I can't remember. Like it almost looks like a brownish plate, like South Dakota. I feel like has that, but yeah, I'll probably just guess based on landscape because I'm not really sure. Idaho like came to mind when I saw like these mountains like this, very dry. Could also be like Montana. Like a dry part of Montana, like out here. But I think Idaho probably makes most sense, like something like this, right? Otherwise, like Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, all seem possible. But yeah, just trying to remember what it would be for these like red strip on the top here. Yeah, not really too sure, to be honest. Could also be like Washington State or even Oregon as well, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of here. I actually kind of like my guess because these mountains kind of look like they do. Like the ones I clicked on the map. And also, so we see these mountains over to our west, though. Okay, so I actually do kind of like this. This town could even be correct. That would be kind of ridiculous, and I don't expect it to, because we'd probably see mountains over here as well. But yeah, I do nevertheless like Idaho best out of everything. So let's see here. And okay, so it was actually Utah. So we get 3K. He pulls 2.6 again. So interesting how he's gotten about 2.6 every single round. But all we needed to do here is not fail. Horribly. We just need to get the right coast here and hope he doesn't get a crazy score. However, I think we will be getting the right coast because this one seems southern, no front plate. What does it say on the bins here? Can't quite make it out, but I was thinking like Florida off the bat. Seems like we do have some like green on the number plate, so that might fit. Georgia, Florida, Mississippi. Maybe Mississippi would kind of make sense to me, just because of like, I don't know. I think this should be actually Florida, just because of all the palms and Generation 4 and whatnot. So I think I'll just hedge in northern Florida to secure the win here. I don't see this being Honolulu or anything like that. Surely not. That would just be horrible. But yeah, I think northern Florida here is probably what I'm thinking. So maybe like near Orlando. I'm not really sure where it gets like quite forested like this. There's Melbourne. Tampa. I don't know, something like this. Let's go near Grainesville or Grannisville. and hope for the best here, shall we? Come on, Florida. And okay, we went in the same spot, ends up being in Charleston in South Carolina. Yeah, South Carolina. So we end up with 16,900. I think that's a really, really good effort, especially considering it wasn't an easy seed. Now, had I gone Delaware, it would have been an absolute smoking. But yeah, he ends up with a score of 10,000. So we can see his guesses now. He went Montana. So Orpheus actually was trying himself, but yeah. Idaho there was a decent effort from me. He was in the same state, actually, near Boise. Yeah, Seattle was my best guess, like a Seattle area. That one was tough. And he actually went... Okay, so he actually went Delaware for the last one. Orpheus came next to me. So yeah, he actually just had like a decent shot on most of them down here on the bottom row, but no good guesses. And yeah, the Nebraska was really the one that I feel like gave me the confidence going into the other one. So that's it, and now we're on to Volcanic World, starting afresh now. Hopefully we play this well, but we've got one win, so that feels pretty good. So let's see what goes on the Volcanic World. We got a roof rack here, Kenya car. Okay, so let's just get straight into here. I was thinking south of Nairobi, there might be one. Okay, so what's that there? So, okay, can we actually see anything? Is there any big clues? Rear plate? No, so I don't think that is. It's very green. Okay, so do we have any volcanoes? I just don't know. Oh, we just got to click near a volcano, surely, here. So, yeah, obviously there's a lot going on around there. I think this... Mount Kenya. I don't know if Mount Kenya is a volcano or not. Is there anything that says... Oh, wow, look at how all these provinces, like, converge into one. What's the word? Yeah, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. That's pretty cool. Okay, so normally see the white car more out here, the silver car, so I think in this side of the country more. It'll be dry up here. Pretty sure it would be dry up there, so kind of like my guess better. So down here, do we see any volcanoes? Like, do we actually see the volcano itself? It just seems to be like fairly hilly, but nothing as big as a volcano. So I would say like somewhere near where I clicked is probably like decently like, well, near a village, like that would probably make most sense to me, I must say. Out here, okay, so yeah, I just don't know where the volcanoes would be. Maybe I should have looked up like a map of the volcanoes of the world, but for now, I feel like this is going to do well. Yeah, this looks like a volcano here, okay. So I think I might actually just go here, because I think that's kind of in the right area too. I mean, at least that looks like a volcano. So let's see if we're close. Ooh, baby. Okay, so he hasn't played yet, but that's a super nice guess. And look, we were just right next to this volcano. I should have gone on this white road. That's unfortunate, man. But hey, we cannot complain about a 16-kilometer guess. He'll probably get close too if he finds that. But yeah, that's super good. So let's see what we got on round 2 here. Okay. Ooh, E. Okay, so a bit of Russian. Okay, so Svalbard is... Wait, how many trees is this? Okay. This is indeed... That's not Russian. Where are we? Okay, I wasn't anticipating around this difficult. We got trees here. Why is this like flipped? But some of these letters are not in Russian. I'm pretty sure like the I, so... What are these plates? Seem to be like short plates. We got no Google car. We've got a cross, so a Christian country perhaps. The people, we got like white license plate there. I don't know. I actually don't know. South America maybe, but where? Bolivia? This big lake? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Where's the sun? The sun is not findable either. It's like, this looks like a short plate, so I can't think of anywhere in Mexico that looks like this. Like, what about this lake, Lago Popo? No, it wouldn't make sense. La Paz area? Okay, what about this place here? I don't know. Oh. This is not good. I really have no idea. Look at all these trees, like these plates. Okay, maybe Ecuador. Ecuador springs to mind now. Do we have any like big lake near Quito? Okay, so something like this? That's the best thing I can think of, honestly. Because we see like lots of trees, big mountains all sides. Okay, that's good. This could be inside a volcano, but like, I don't think it's the right shape, that lake. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Man, I did not expect it. Like, I never had a round this hard when I was just playing before. Alaska? No. I want to switch to Alaska, but I'm just going to leave it where I had it. Let's see. Come on. Oh, man. Chile. Okay, so he might get that. He might get that. We get 185 points. He could easily get that. Near Concepcion. Man, Chile, actually, I should have gone Chile because I know that it just has like a bunch of locations, a bunch of volcanoes, so... I don't know. I feel like that was a decent guess and we get so few points for it. Let's just hope he doesn't go Chile. I mean, he might. He could go anywhere, conceivably, there. But let's hope he hasn't come across that location before or anything like that, because this map only has like 1,000 locations. So here's the next one. Can we find some writing? Because at the moment, it's essentially between Thailand and Philippines. That flag is kind of ambiguous. Okay, these kids... We're definitely in that part of the world. It could even be Indonesia now, the more I look at it, all these palms, but I think I would... Okay, we've got English or like Latin text here, so Langska, Car... Okay, so I think actually Philippines is right here, and I know you can get pretty much anywhere in the Philippines on this because I ran into the Philippines a whole bunch when I played this map before, but I guess my instinct would be to go somewhere near Davao City because I know there's volcanoes this and that side, maybe even like this side would be more likely, I think, and then there's always the possibility that this is just like a really baity Indonesian. Now the concrete road would lead me towards Philippines, but yeah, this could also be northern. This could also easily be northern. I don't know. But I think it feels maybe closer to the equator for me, just because the amount of palm trees. But yeah, okay. And this, we got a political candidate. So yeah, I do like Philippines easily best here. I guess we just got to hope that we are on South Island here. So let's see about that. Oh man, okay. So Central 2.9k is okay. So if he goes Manila, that is like pretty much even points, but otherwise not the greatest guess. I kind of felt confident going south, but... yeah, so 3,000 points. Okay, we have to really think hard here because we've probably lost any advantage we had. Maybe he just won't play and we'll win by default because there's only 10 more hours. But anyway, this one, we have a white Google car. That's definitely useful. So I think Chile is most likely here. I think it's going to be south of Santiago. So let's see where the sun is. So sun says south, so definitely... Wait, sun says south. Okay, so... White car, no antenna, sun is south. So that means we should be in the Northern Hemisphere, right? But this felt more like Chilean than anything to me. So would we ever find this white car in like Chile or Argentina, Spain? Like, I think I don't know. Yeah, I can't trust this sun. I think it is actually Chile. Because the white car and because of like the kind of eucalyptus trees and everything, I think we're going to be somewhere near Concepcion, where we saw that last, we had that round around here in this lake here. So I think just like around that area would probably make the most sense for me. Despite that sun being super baity, this kind of reminds me of like this area in like Argentina as well. Yeah, like this area over here where there's these like national parks. So yeah, I don't see this being like Spain or Portugal. We don't have any antenna as well, so that also adds to our theory. But yeah, that's a really baity sun. So hopefully he falls for it, but I think I'm pretty confident that he won't. But yeah, let's go around Concepcion here. What? It was... Oh man, we should have trusted the sun. Oh, this is disastrous, man. Near Mexico City. That didn't look like Mexico to me. I don't know. This seed is so much harder than any of the ones I played beforehand. I kind of felt like I played like 6 seeds and none of them were even comparable. So yeah, let's head into the last round here. Big mountains, yellow road lines, wide road lines as well. So I know that they're more common in Washington and like Oregon. So yeah, thinking of like somewhere around here. I don't think they ever do the wide road lines in Vancouver or like around there. So yeah, thinking of just like that. We're going north to south though, so can we find a stretch where we're going north to south? Something like this near like a ski resort, Glacier Peak, blah blah blah. So I went to Mount Baker once. That's basically one of the only times. So I went up Mount Schuxen, because there's a road that leads up there, but have not. We could see a good view of Mount Baker from there. But yeah, I think we're going to be somewhere around there, to be honest. Like Surely, this is a big highway as well, so that's why I want to click on a yellow road here. Route 2 would probably make sense to me. And we just see the biggest mountains that, like, you know, I've had in GeoGuessr for a while. We're not quite along the river either, so that's why I particularly like this. So I think we just have to go for it here. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll probably win this seed. But, you know, maybe he'll also get fooled and this nice guess will pull us over the edge. But, yeah, I think we're going to be somewhere there. Let's find out, shall we? Okay, it was over the border. The wide road lines were right near Whistler, another place I've been not too long ago, actually. So yeah, 3.9k is fine there. But yeah, doubt we'll be winning that one unless he just defaults and doesn't play it. But yeah, we beat Orpheus at least, who was also trying. So yeah, guys, I think that was a pretty good video. Really nice to start off with a kick there, and hopefully my American audience enjoyed me doing a decent job there. And I thought this one would continue the same way, but then rounds 2 and 4 were just so difficult. And man, I should have gone Mexico. I should have trusted the sun, but I managed to convince myself otherwise. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in another video very soon. And yeah, thank you very much again. Bye-bye.